Okay, hold on a second. Let me give you a quick one. Strength, speed, core, and many more traits together with special abilities truly define a Titan. But the Titan's cores are on a whole different level. Yeah, each with unique powers that often surpass the others. So, it's a kind of serious business when we look at their potentials and rank all of them in a tier list to see which of the Titans got the most insane core that truly stands out in the entire Skibidi fandom. The rankings go from S tier, Jimmy's nuclear threat, to E tier. Spoiler alert, that's just really my subscribe button for now, so you could actually help me move it up a bit, honestly, by hitting that button. So with that out of the way, let's go. First up, we have the TV Titans core. Yeah, I could say one thing that has really kept these characters overpowered up till now, across all the multiverse, is arguably their unique core. The TV's core aren't just powerful, they are quite rare in the entire Skibidi fandom as well, as these are traits that still possess variety of insane abilities, such as absorbing energy, draining energy, and even distributing energy. Yeah, just as we had with the multiverse TV Titan, bro casually stood to absorb the energy released from the Titan killer, and in return, unleashed a more intense energy wave, which, if I could say, didn't go well with the poor victims around him, as they were practically vaporized instantly. Relative also to that of the Drill Titan case in episode 25. Yeah, all these records broken by just absorbing the opponent's energy output and unleashing it out in a more intense way. But when talking about the TV Titan's main core energy output, that's just so overpowered on its own. Judging from the overwhelming buff up this gives to other Titans when charged with it down to its insane roasting feats across the multiverses. It's okay to say this is powerful, and it wouldn't be unreasonable placing it in the A tier. Okay, again, we have the Pencil Woman core. This core's versatility is what truly sets it apart, as it comes with an insane feat of creation, useful in both offensive and defensive strategies. With this, the Pencil Woman was seen to be able to create numbers of flying enemies, perfect for those offensive attacks. And she even went to take this core capabilities further after she was shot by the Titan killer, as this was able to help her regenerate her lost arm. In episode 40, with the help of this core, a solid energy shield capable enough to cover the Titans and tank the beam attack of the Dragon Drill Titan, being this same beam that literally knocked Nemesis down into the laver. Yeah, and did I mention that this core could also release a massive wave of energy that could vanish numbers of Skibidi minions without a trace? Okay, also hear me out. The Pencil Woman's energy burst in episode 42 was totally off the chart, that she could literally summon a giant dragon that was able to defeat the counter Titan effortlessly based on her massive core energy reserve. And you know that's definitely not a mere feat. However, positioning her alongside the TV daddies wouldn't be a bad idea, but the fact that she could not use it to withstand the Titan killer attack is a significant drawback. However, that limitation doesn't mean she deserves a ranking lower than B tier. Okay, that was pretty much reasonable. But let's see which character's core comes up next. Wow, Monster Up Jimmy Reactor core. As you may have noticed, the functionality of this character's core is undeniably potent. This ranges from intense laser blast to X-18 absorption. Yeah, but I would like we talk more on the interesting one, the X-18 thing. This could be seen to be in gun shape, or let's just say a gun with a powerful energy that requires a power source like core to absorb it before it could harness its full potential. And when absorbed, this literally transformed its user into upgraded form. Hence, they get better interchangeable weapons and could even upgrade power-up levels. But much of being called a reactor core, as his afterward reaction to the X-18 absorption, is totally crazy due to the fact that the core's energy reserve isn't that potent enough to withstand the X-18 energy output. Besides this, Jimmy's power-up levels within the period of time his core could withstand the X-18 energy output have totally been phenomenal, as they range from one mode to another. His speed level gets crazier with each mode as well, and with one being the turbo mode, atomic energy that burns down opponents almost instantly could be released. Okay, Jimmy really got this, and let's just have him taking the B tier. And next we have the fascinating Counters cloning core. This is odd, and no other core actually comes close to this one when it comes to specialty. What sets this apart from other Titans cores in this video is its ability to not just mimic weapons, but to also improve upon them, and combine it with others, making the counter Titan's arsenal unpredictable. Imagine using your own weapon against you. Yeah, that is surprising, but still seeing that it could also absorb the teleportation smoke of the TV Titan makes it even more crazy. Okay. You know what? I could say the Counters core is a good one. Seeing this could be used to clone all these cool weapons, and I don't know, his battles have always been an absolute cinema. But fortunately for Pencil Woman, he wasn't all that interested in her. If he had been, I imagine he could have just cloned her plot armor and taken her down easily. Funny thought, right? Yeah, I was just kidding. But still, I think keeping the Counters core in the A tier is a smart move. Moving on to the next one, we have the Monster Up Camera Titan core. There isn't much to say about this this one though, since we've only seen it been used once. However, the intensity is just there, but not that crazy as that of his hand cannon blast, which could be seen to be kind of common amongst the camera titans across the fandom. But why is that? Well, I could say the camera titans core have a less output range and releases in more flammable way. This means that it requires close range for full effect. For instance, in episode 12, Dom's camera titan was only able to burn down the giant shielder buzzsaw Skibidi toilet based on the titan being in a closer range with the opponent. Same was the case with the monster camera titan while faced against the drill titan. Plus, base on it takes a constant and immense amount of energy before it could be seen that much effective, which is obviously not the best for its user. So I'll suggest we place this in the C tier. And just a heads up guys, this list is only based on the potency of these titans cores and doesn't reflect the titans' overall abilities or decide how strong they are in other areas. And it's kind of funny how no one has managed to conquer the S tier spotlight just yet, but maybe our next character could finally claim that shit before anyone else even has a chance. And speaking of that, we have the Clock Titan core. Unlike the other titans, the Clock Titan doesn't shoot laser beams or anything similar from his core, but his core is unique in its own right. We saw this clearly in episode 41 when he revived the titans after they were completely destroyed by G-Man. It's safe to say that the Clock Titan's core is the source of the immense energy he uses to accomplish his feats. Every impressive action we've seen from him is due to the incredible power his core holds. In fact, after rewinding time to bring the titans back to life, we noticed how overheated his core became, a sign of how draining such a monumental task was. It's no small feat, and the energy demand was intense. Another thing was how he literally shut down in his earlier base form after his core was destroyed. Definitely further proves that his core was undeniably the source of his life. And yeah, you truly know how broken the Clock Titan is amongst the others, and if his core could be his overall powerhouse. Even without him giving us the order, it's clear that he absolutely deserves the S tier position. Finally, we have Dom's Jimmy core. As the core of an apocalyptic Jimmy, the G-Man's core is one that is truly powerful. As from the event of episode 41, its one-time release was crazy enough to shatter numbers of titans. Yeah, a feat that is anything but ordinary. And the fact that he could casually create this type of nuclear attack as if it's nothing means that the energy reserves of the core is way more incomparable to any of the given titans in the entire Skibidi fandom. And with its rage, it is very difficult to evade, making it one of, if not the most deadliest core in the entire Skibidi fandom. So Jimmy would also be taking the S tier spot here alongside the Clock Titan. But again, you guys could list out more of the Titans core I did not remember to add in this video right in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And check out this video to know the best Skibidi toilet series in the entire fandom. I remain your unique speaker man.